determined to keep this short, even when I can't see. Why is there so much stuff on my glasses? I'm going to do a little bit of warm up just for the back. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon. Let's get started. Now, I am on a mission to keep this short. I am rounding through the back, rolling back and off of my butt bones, sitting up very tall, exaggerating the width across my chest, and sending my message of love. As I hold on and round back, I am exhaling, and then once more, sitting up tall, inhaling. This motion will be repeated a number of times when we get started with our Pilates exercises. So please be sure you understand this is flat back and straight up, and this is rounded and scooped or hollowed abdominals. I'm simply going to turn to the side so that I am using my mat and my knees are bent, feet flat. If you've never done this before, it's likely you're going to hold on to your thighs to keep from falling. So that's okay, rounding backwards. Those of us who are veterans, we're just going to keep moving. Inhale. On this exhale, rolling up. Exhale is your power. Hold on if necessary and arrive. Now, rounding all the way back and rounding all the way up is the goal. But if you're having an especially difficult time, then you should decide that you'll just go partial, which is called a partial roll down. And maybe this is all you can do today, and then you would return up. The rest of us will continue all the way down. Those are your options. Optimally, we're doing the full roll up, sitting up straight, and the whole roll down all the way back. So this time, listen, inhale. As you blow through the mouth, exhale, rolling up, send your legs straight out in front of you, straight. And reach out past your feet as if your arms were longer than your legs. Come on back. We're going to go all the way back, but keep a really tight grip at the lower, deep abdominals. Stretch those legs. Inhale. Roll up, but this time turn to face me. One arm front, one behind. Pulse. 3, 2, 1. Coming backward, merge to the center of the mat. Don't drop. Inhale. Roll up, blow, go. And remember, if you're having a really difficult time, then just stick with a partial roll down. Then you can meet us when we arrive. We'll pick you up. Here we go. This time, roll up and just grab one leg. Hold on to that leg and take a moment, like a little detour, bending and straightening, bending and straightening. And if you haven't done any straightening today or maybe for the last few weeks, you're really going to need to stretch for this next exercise coming up. So get the stretch in now. Yeah. You're going to leave the leg there and round your way back, one vertebrae, one vertebrae, one vertebrae. Go ahead and put your leg down. Inhale. Roll up. Pick up the other leg. Spend a few moments here stretching, lengthening, and paying as much attention as you can to keep some oxygen flowing in the back of the leg. Then keep the leg here, rounding back, soft, smooth, and subtle. With both knees bent, close the legs, and my suggestion, have your feet a little bit further away. Get ready to roll up. Inhale. Rolling up, and both legs just levitate, keeping the legs in the lifted position, rolling back. We're going straight into the hardcore exercises. Doing this 2 more times, roll up, and remembering that little tip I gave earlier, if necessary, grab a hold of your thighs. Soften the landing, no crashing, keep moving. Inhale. On your exhale, now, we're doing one more straight back and straight up. Then we'll add some variations. One more straight up the center, blow. Today, we're going to do a twist on the way up. So, come on back. As you roll up, turn to face me, which might look a little like this. Hands near your head and rotate it. This is my elbow coming toward the knee. All the way back. Use your arms until you don't need them. Roll up, face away. Again with elbows wide. Coming back. This will be one more on each side. Rolling up. Twist. Come on, Viv. Ooh. And then back. We got one more. Roll up, face away. Oof. Here's where I want to go. Let's do it seamlessly. Alternating legs. Alternating legs. I can tell you now that I need my arms in front. Continue legs. Arms in front. Reclining back. Don't put your head down. Don't put your head down. Oh, my lunch. Oh my God. Keep the legs moving. Keep your head up and use your hands. You can support the head as you twist, twist, twist. So we are rotating in the exercise called crisscross. Don't stop. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Head down and rest. We did a series of roll down and roll ups. We went right into single leg stretch and crisscross. You are at rest. Make sure that you are recuperating. The back is flat, that you're not calling on to any muscles to do any work right now. Then we begin with, again, a simple exercise, heel tap. The name of the exercise, heel tap, is really just like toe tap, except we're tapping the heel. And it's one leg at a time, the way you would have done toe tap. The emphasis of the exercise is smooth and slow motion, alternating. Now, when I say reciprocate, one is coming as the other is going. This would be reciprocating. Both of my legs are coming and going. And because I have to think about both legs, my abdominals are still working, yeah, but I liked it so much better when it was one leg at a time. But I'll leave it up to you. So here we go. Now, combine the legs together. This is still heel taps. So the common element is the 90-degree bend in the knees. The bend in the knees did not change. I've doubled the load, both legs traveling at the same time. My goal to you, I challenge you, keep those legs moving, don't stop, including arms. Arms going backwards. Don't touch the floor, it's not necessary. Your arms do not have to touch the floor. Keep the arms straight instead and think straight arms, straight arms. This is an easy exercise, still relatively level 1. I will be lifting my head. When the head lifts, oof, you are supposed to keep your head up. And then we graduated to a really big exercise. With your head in the up position, the legs are going forward at a straightened diagonal. Don't lower the legs to the floor. And if necessary, like, oh, this is too hard, well then your legs would go toward the ceiling. But you really want to give it a challenge, send the legs forward. Inhale. 2 more. Inhale. On the last one, listen, 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 listen. Keep the legs straight, put your head down. Put your head down, put your arms down, keep your legs straight. Slowly descending about halfway. Really, that's all you need. Pull from your abs and lift the legs. Now, any sound effect or overemphasizing or over-dramatizing is to get the point across. Oof, right there. My abs turned on. Kind of like the way you step on the gas when you're accelerating your car onto the highway. You want your abs, oof, definitively turned on. Not casual, not merging, not hokey pokey in. Get in there. Oof. Zigzag. Just a sway to the right and just a sway to the left while descending. It's a really long Z, Z, Z. Come back up, reversing your Z and Z and Z. We'll call it zigzag descending. And then, woo, it might take about 6 or 7 or so to cross. And then the same, not too wide, 6 or 7, it might just be 5 to get up. We're going again. I would inhale on the way down, and then oof, exhaling on the way up. Well, that's quite a doozy, that's hard. Okay, rest. Hug the knees into your chest. Using rolling like a ball, come backward and forward a few times. Rolling like a ball. Oof. Coming up to balance, straighten out the legs. Now, point your feet. It's important to sit up straight, but not back bend. So keep a long and neutral spine and keep your abdominals pulled in. Open, close a few times. In fact, you can cross one foot over the other. cross the other foot over the other so that my arch or my heel is just covering the other foot. Oh, like you just have one foot visible. Cross, cross, cross. And then hold on to one. The other leg is not resting. My abs are still on, you know, because if your abs were not on, you would have fallen already. You're going to want to watch this first one. Roll back and roll forth. The distance or the space between the legs does not change. Roll back and oh, I had to fight that one. Come on. Inhale. Now we've done 3, or that was my third. Let's do another. Inhale. Switch one time. Hang on so you've got a good grip. Get that distance. Gauge the space. Roll back. Inhale. And then you got to be careful not to overshoot it. Here we go. Inhale. Using the principles of rolling like a ball. Bring your body forward using your... Now here's the next variation. Watch the first one, please. Roll, switch, return. And again, don't overshoot it. Here we go. Roll, switch, return. You must stay in the middle of the back. Don't roll along one side of your spine. Roll. Yes, it's easy to be crooked. Don't. Roll and one more. And then arrive. You can close both legs, test your balance, arms up, arms open, arms front, and then lower the legs down. We're going right into a Pilates exercise here for arm strengthening and for expanding across the chest. You can keep your knuckles down on the floor or palms down. You decide. Knees bent and not too wide. Inhale. On your exhale, oh my lunch. Keep pressing through your feet, using every muscle deep at the base of your bum. Rocking forward or rocking backward. Think of it as shifting your weight, testing your arm strength and your sense of balance. Because you know, if you went too far, you'd fall over. Come to center, squeeze your bum, inhale, and then come on down. That's relatively easy for some folks. Straighten out the legs, get a brief stretch between the shoulder blades. Planning ahead will keep the legs straight. Close your feet and make that letter V, but also glue your inner thighs. Inhale. Press through your arms, stay nice and tight at the inner thighs. Clench the buttocks like you're trying to narrow your butt bones. Inhale and use your exhale. Come down. Come forward for a brief stretch. Note to self, don't eat such a big lunch before the 4:30 class. One more. Inhale. As you exhale, press, press. The heels are heavy, the hands are heavy, the buttocks are tightened. Inhale. Come down slowly, smoothly, softly, and then stretch. From here, I'm going to roll right onto my side and place my head down. I am completely straight. I'm not using any kind of a diagonal, banana shape, crescent moon shape, nothing like that. Boomerang, just keep those legs straight. Inhale, get ready. On the exhale, the legs have lifted and they should stay closed. You can even palpate, activating the waistline. Let's lower the legs, don't crash, lift, repeat. This is 3, 4, 5. You keep breathing. 6, feeling it here. Ooh, 7, right at the waistline. 8, here's 9, hold 10. Short, brisk scissoring or long, slow scissoring. Take your time as the legs go far forward and far backward. Yeah, there you go. And then lower the legs down. The bottom arm is in front, other arm overhead. Now use your exhale to lift and reach out and come down softly. Repeat, up and over, reach. Now, it may be deceiving. You think use the bottom arm and press your way up. No, don't do that. Use this moving arm. Get that power from the movement right through the rib cage and waistline. Here's the last one. As you exhale, arrive, stay. Now, this is heel beats. Beat the heel. Bottom leg is coming up, up, up. Top leg, down, down, down. My knees are straight. Rest. Both knees bent, and your arm can go straight back on the floor. If you're familiar with the exercise, you know you want to keep reaching back and then look back as well. Take your head with you and expand wide across the chest, across the waistline, and across the outer thigh. Don't hold your breath. And then come on up, and we're going to switch sides. And mostly, for the sake of the camera, I'm flipping to the other end. Remember to lie all the way down, smooth out the clothing, and rest your head. The moment that you trigger your waistline, lift the legs. Feeling it? Yeah. Here's down, lift 2. Down, 3. Keep moving, 4. Here is 5. Exhale, 6. Try not to tense up the neck. 7. Stay calm, 8. Here is 9. Hold, 10. You can flutter briskly, a short range of motion, or slow down and elongate. You decide which one was more difficult. I think the slow with the long legs is more difficult. One more. And then legs down. The bottom arm is in front. Realign yourself straight down the middle. The other arm, inhale. Arm lift, shoulder lift, reaching for the legs. Remember, we're not trying to hoist our way up with the bottom arm. We're trying to pull our way up with the top arm. As you exhale, yeah, soften the landing. 2 more. Don't forget to lift the legs. Here's the last one, and when you arrive, this is heel beats. So I am beat heel, heel, or calf, calf, depending on the size of your calves or the shape of your legs. Stay long and rest. Knees are bent and they unstack. The arm at rest. Spread the chest wide open. Reach back with your arm behind you. Okay, and so now we're here, so you can easily flop onto your back, and bridging would be next. As you come into the bridging exercise, you want the feet to be flat, not too far away, and yet not too close to your rear end, and not too wide, and yet not closed. What do they call that? The Goldilocks effect? Yeah, you know. Inhale. Use your abdominal muscles, pull down. Use your butt muscles, tip up, and roll yourself off the floor. While roll yourself is a good word, it describes it well, peeling yourself off the mat is the better word. Clench the buttocks and keep your thighs parallel. Let's pulse. I'm heavy on my heels, my toes are light, and I'm aware of my inner thighs working to prevent my legs from flaring open. You know, don't do that. So here's 3 more, 2 more. Hold the intensity of the buttocks. Exhale, closing the rib cage. As you exhale, ribs closed. Arrive, and we repeat. As you exhale, scoop and roll. Now, while we could just do the hip thrusts again, I'm going to use my arms and help stabilize as I straighten one leg. Now, my lap, my 2 thighs are still level. I could place a laptop there. I'll bend my knee, toe tap, straighten, same leg, toe tap, straighten, repeat, 3, tap, here is 4, tap, here is 5. Finish 6 with feet flat. Re-establish the power of the buttocks. Oh, I can't believe I was hanging that low. Here's leg number 2, straighten, tap, straighten, tap. Remember to maintain the integrity of your hip lift. This is 4 and 5. Complete number 6, both feet flat. Re-energize through the pelvis. As you exhale, close the ribs. Rivet your navel. parallel thighs, soften your landing. There are many, many variations of bridging, but my intent today was to keep it short and work the core. So in this next exercise, we're going from double leg stretch and going to seated. The exercise is double leg stretch. You will bend the knees and straighten the legs. Today, I'm going to reach my arms forward, so I will reach my arms forward with my legs. There are other ways to reach the arms, but make sure that everything is going in the same direction. Add lifting your head. And with about 5 or 6, maybe it takes you 7, we're going to arrive. 2 more. Because now I know where my sweet spot is. Here we go. Last one. Find it, find it, find it. If you have to hold on, well, hold on. Otherwise, trust your sense of balance and placement. Long legs, arms up, arms wide, arms front, and then lower your legs down. You can draw the legs underneath you, but I am simply going to flip over. And we'll do the bear claw exercise into push-ups. The exercise is called bear claw because of this position of the toes. Let's do both feet in the same way on the toes. Your knees must remain close to the floor. Staying in the bear claw position, both knees tap down, lift. Tap down, lift. There's not much change, but be sure it's precise. Don't crash and don't stop. Here's my last one. I'll stay up. One leg, shoot back, return, switch leg. Send it back, return, switch leg. Send it back, return, switch leg, send it back. Repeating my leg number 1 and leg number 2. And then place your feet back a little bit and you're ready for push-ups. And if you did not intend to do full length push-ups, now is the time to come down, make the adjustment, and return. So if you're doing them on your knees, do them on your knees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, flat back, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I am back on my feet for downward dog. Splay your hands wide. Don't choke on your clothing when it falls into your mouth. Push the floor away with a heavy head, and then try jostling your head like it's a jingle bell. Jingle, 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 jingle your head. Bend your knees, don't touch the floor. Raise your knees and straighten your legs. Again, bend the knees, and once more, straighten. This time, knees bent, stay, and walk back. Some of you will stay in a semi-squat. I'm going all the way down into full squat. Can I balance? That's the test. Slowly, using your leg strength, rise up, keeping your heels high. Do what you can, don't fall. When you're up, then you can put your feet down flat. All right, just because I don't have a good camera angle today, I'm going to come all the way down to seated. I had intended for this class to be not too long and not too deviating from straight to the core. Hopefully we got everything that you needed. We worked the deep abdominals, and we did it at the beginning and just a little bit there at the end, including the push-ups. I'll see you again next Monday. Thanks for joining me. This was your Short and Snappy Pilates for Monday at 4:30. I'll see you Thursday for Foam Roller-Rama. Thank you.